Hi kids, I'm going to read a little bit of a book to you because your math lesson is reading problems about a certain ship that I bet you've heard of called the Titanic. So I'm going to take this book called You Wouldn't Want to Sail on the Titanic and read some of it to you. I doubt if we'll get all of it read this time, but we'll read some this time and we'll read some the next time. Here's the front of the book. It's one voyage you'd rather not make. The year is 1907. Your name is J. Bruce Ismay, and you are the managing director of the White Star Line, a shipping company. Your main rival has just launched the passenger ship Lusitania. At 690 feet long, she's huge and very fast. At a London dinner party with William Peary, you discuss the highly lucrative sea route between Europe and the United States. You decide to think big and plan to build 3 ships that are heavier than the Lusitania's 300,000 tons and 100 feet longer. With luxurious and speedy transatlantic crossings, you will attract the wealthy passenger trade and the growing number of immigrants traveling to North America. On April 10, 1912, at 12 o'clock, the Titanic will leave Southampton, England, on her maiden voyage. The ship will set out to cross the Atlantic Ocean and plans to arrive in New York 7 days later. She is the largest ship in the world. For her wealthy passengers, certainly she's the most luxurious. At this point, you definitely want to sail on the Titanic. Little do you know that this ship is sailing toward disaster. Here are the ship's specifications. The ship weight, 46,329 gross registered tons. The hull weight, 29,120 tons. The length, 882 feet 9 inches long. Anchors. The ship has 3 anchors with a total weight of 35 tons. The rudder weight, 20,250 pounds. Boilers, 29, each weighing 100 tons. Propellers, 3, one measuring 16 feet across, 2 others measuring 23 feet across. Funnels, 4. Those are like the smokestacks on top of the Titanic. But only 3 are actually in use. The last funnel is for ventilation. The cost? The completed ship cost $7,500,000 in 1912. Today, it would cost $400 million. And then these guys down here at the bottom of this page, I'm getting ready to show you. How many passengers and crew on board? And then regulations state the ship must carry lifeboats for 962 people. We have an extra 4 collapsible boats, room for 1,178 people. But we have 3,511 places for people on the ship. Building the unsinkable ship. You have the plans, you have the dry dock, and now you need workers. The shipyard employs approximately 11,300 men to build Titanic. The central girders are first riveted to the keel to make the spine of the hull. Then 350 steel frames with 11 levels of deck supports form the skeleton of the ship. Bulkheads divide Titanic's hull into 16 compartments, which are said to be watertight, because each extends well above the waterline. The ship could still float even if 4 of the compartments were filled with water. The shipyard is a dangerous place to work. 8 workers have been killed during construction, and over 240 accidents have been recorded. On May 31st, 1911, Titanic's empty hull slides down the slipway. 62 seconds later, she enters the water for the first time. According to the custom of the shipyard and the White Star Line, the ship is launched unchristened. That means they haven't named it officially yet. All the machinery, including the engines, boilers, and funnels, is installed on board once the ship is afloat by using floating cranes. Once this is completed, the vessel can be towed away to the fitting out berth. Titanic's interior will take 10 months and several million man-hours to complete. On April 2nd, 1912, the completed Titanic set sail to begin sea trials. Captain and crew. Captain Edward John Smith has been Commodore of the White Star Fleet since 1904. As he usually commands the White Star's newest ship, he will take charge of Titanic on her maiden voyage. Captain Smith is popular with his passengers and crew. Some wealthy passengers refuse to sail across the Atlantic unless he is captain. His salary is twice as much as other captains' salaries at $6,250 a year. That equals $73,000 in today's money, plus a no-collision bonus of $200. It will be Smith's last voyage as he is retiring. There he is right here. There are 2 onboard chefs to supervise the kitchens and a total of 35 cooks. There are 2 storekeepers with 2 assistants on board. The stewards and stewardesses, their duty is to wait on tables and attend cabins. And a stewardess's monthly pay is $17, and they work 17 hours a day. The seamen are paid about $25 a month, depending on their duties. The officers are paid between $45 and $125 per month, depending on their duties and their length of service. All aboard. Now the crew can welcome passengers aboard. There are 3 categories of passengers: first class, second class, and steerage, which is third class. You will travel first class, of course. First class passengers travel in the most comfortable areas of the ship. The luxurious accommodation will attract the wealthy. Steerage passengers stay in the lower, less desirable parts of the ship. Many of these poorer passengers are immigrating to North America looking for a new life. And here's pictures of first class and second class. And here are pictures right here of the steerage class. Right here. And other travelers. There will be plenty of dogs on Titanic. So an informal dog show is being planned for Monday, April the 15th. I don't think they got to carry through those plans, and we're going to stop the book right now, and I will read the rest of it to you later.